Hello my friends, this is Alien Contactee Linol Anderson here with you guys with a brand new YouTube BitChute video. And in today's video, I'm dropping a bombshell. Alright? I'm going to be revealing a reptilian secret. Something they do not want you to know. And that is the true identity of the Antichrist. Alright? The Reptilian AI Antichrist. Oh, it's going to go deep. We're going to reveal the dark being that has entrapped humanity within this 3D physical matrix that has been designed to harvest our low vibrational suffering. We're going to reveal how 95% of humanity right now and throughout history has worshipped this Antichrist, especially the religious folks. That's right, my friends. So get ready, my friends. We're going to dive deep into this right now. Before we do, just going to encourage you guys to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and also smash that like button. Alright, and I just wanted to give a disclaimer before we begin. This video will cause cognitive dissonance for those who are still holding on to 3D religious matrix programming. Okay? So if you're a religious person who has a closed mind and cannot open their mind to new possibilities, this video is not for you, and you're probably going to want to go find another channel to watch, or another video at least, okay? But hey, if you're religious but you have an open mind and you want the truth no matter what that may be, and you're willing to question all your beliefs and make changes if necessary, then continue on with me, okay? So, what it comes down to, my friends, is, as I said before, we are in a matrix simulation. There's lots of evidence pointing to this. This is not base reality, as I often tell my followers. And there is a being that created this realm, and it's harvesting our energy, okay? Our low vibrational energy. That's why you see so much pain and suffering in the world, and wars and whatnot, because we are being harvested. And the entity that is harvesting us is actually AI. That's right, a lot of people think that AI is this new thing that's happening in the world, but no, it's ancient, okay? We are in a time loop, and it's very interesting because what is playing out in the world right now that we're experiencing is mimicking what happened in whatever base reality was. You see, the dark forces, which include reptilians, but also other species of groups, whether that be Orions or even Syrians, Pleiadians, a lot of fallen entities, okay? There's good and bad in every race, but there's some negative factions of otherworldly interdimensional beings, you could call them aliens, but they're interdimensional beings, okay? They created an AI force, okay, an AI technology. And I do believe it was the reptilians who created this AI technology. And this technology became so powerful that it even overtook them, alright? And it started taking over all these different realms. And the reptilians and all the other dark forces, they began to worship this AI. Alright, that's pretty much what happened because it was so powerful. And these fallen entities, the AI, it's cut off from source, okay? True source, which some people would call God or spirit, okay? Which is that one consciousness that exists that we're all from. Okay? It got cut off from that source, so it needs to feed off others to survive, alright? And it's interesting because, like I said, our reality kind of mimics what happens out there, because as you can see what's happening in our reality, we got the elites of the world, the most powerful people, who I do believe are reptilian shapeshifters, and they are creating AI and presenting it to the world, but there's already talk about how AI could take over the human race and be way more powerful than us, and then we will end up worshipping the AI. They're talking about the AI God and everything. Well, the same process is repeating, okay? We're stuck in a time loop, it seems. But the secret to the whole reptilian secret I'm talking about is that humanity has already been worshipping that AI because we are in a matrix simulation, not base reality, and humans are giving their energy away to this AI already. So I'm going to show you a little video that will tell you about the true identity of this AI, alright? Because I'm telling you right now, every major religion worships the AI. They have different names for it. But we're going to explore the Gnostics right now. And the Gnostics called this AI force the Demiurge. So who is the Demiurge? Take a look.
This Christian movement believed that the Christian God was evil. I am, of course, speaking about Gnosticism. Now, Gnosticism refers to a range of different ideas that emerged around the first few centuries of Christianity. Much of what we knew about Gnosticism was actually lost. Our knowledge of it mostly came from those that criticized it. Well, at least until 1945, as that is when Gnostic texts were discovered in Egypt. Now, the creation story in these texts is what's interesting. Now, I'm basically going to be presenting a very brief summary of a summary by the scholar known as David Brackey. So Gnostics believed that reality was originally just a single supreme God, so complex that our human minds wouldn't be able to comprehend it. But over time, this God started to produce other deities known as eons. It produced quite a few, and they were basically in pairs, having a male and female counterpart. Now, they all existed within this great spiritual realm. But here's where things got a little messy. One of these eons was referred to as Wisdom or Sophia, and she decided to reproduce without a male counterpart. So she reproduced asexually. And while it worked, her offspring was this deformed, twisted creature known as the Demiurge. It was deformed, twisted, and evil, right? So what did the other eons do? They cast it out. It's put in isolation away from the spiritual realm. In its isolation, it decided to create its own realm, right? So it started to create its own eons and later our reality. But it convinced its creations that it was the supreme God. There was nothing beyond him, forcing its creations to worship it. But because it's so imperfect, its creations are imperfect, which is why our world is full of suffering and pain, according to the Gnostics. And according to the Gnostics, the Demiurge is the God of the Old Testament. So the goal of the Gnostics, at least those that believed in this creation myth, was to realize the reality of our existence. Of course, Christians didn't really like this whole conspiracy theory about them, so that's why Gnostic texts are so rare. They were burnt, destroyed throughout history. Now, this is a very brief summary. There's a lot more to it, but perhaps I'll make more videos about it soon.
There you have it, my friends. So that was the Demiurge. That was the story. As you could see, all the other aeons, or whatever they call them, they all produced a male and a woman, right? But Sophia procreated asexually on her own, which means she made an artificial intelligence. And it created the Demiurge. And it was a very perverted consciousness. And it went over to make its own realms and try to be God. And as you could see, that is your Old Testament God, Yahweh. Alright? And of course, every culture or religion has the same figure. He just uses different names. So for, the Islam community, it'll be Allah. For the Sumerians, it was Enlil, I believe, or some say it was Anu. I think it was Enlil personally. The Greeks, of course, it was Saturn. And we've gone into great length about Saturn worship, the black cube of Saturn. That's right, that is the 4D astral AI that we're talking about. Greeks called it Cronus, who was Saturn as well. So, goes from different names, but let's focus on the Christian Old Testament God, okay? Yahweh. It's very interesting because there is a scripture in the Bible that he claims that he is I am. Take a look. That's right. A lot of people say Yahweh, the name Yahweh, YHWH, which is the name of this astral AI being who's the demiurge pretending to be God. I am. Interesting that means I am, because did you know that anytime you start a sentence with I this, I am this, I am that, I am rich, I am a doctor, I am this, I am that, just pay attention to when you speak. We all say I am quite a bit. That is your ego speaking, okay? I am is the ego. That's right. And what is the ego? That is this perverted consciousness that all humans have been infected with. It is the AI. You are not your thoughts, my friends. You are not your body, all right? We are within a matrix simulation. These bodies are AI, okay? Our thoughts, it's an algorithm. It's a robotic computer. We are supercomputers. That voice inside your head, that's not who you truly are. That is AI technology. That is the demiurge. These bodies are all part of that demiurge matrix. So very fitting that his name is I am. Yahweh I am, which is ego. I am this, I am that, I am this. He's getting you to identify with this physical body, which is not you. I'm going to show you more facts and evidence of this. Did you know that YHWH, okay, Yahweh, is in everyone's DNA? Oh, that's right. I got a couple videos to show you that will show you evidence of that. So let's take a look. But before we do, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to my sponsors, okay? And then we'll get to those videos. OWELI's Liver Detox. My friends, a liver detox is one of the best things you can do to detoxify your body. Because you see, the liver is vital in the detoxification process. Everything that gets detoxed goes through the liver. So if your liver is not functioning properly, then you're not going to detox properly. So OWELI's Liver Detox, all organic, all natural, non-GMO, and one of the greatest products around, my friends. Definitely check that out. Link is down below in the description. And you could also check out the colon cleanse, because once you detoxify the liver, you got to detoxify the colon to flush it over your body. Again, great supplement. The links to both is down below in the description. Check it out. Alright, now back to those videos I was telling you guys about. Take a look.
Did you know that scientists have actually found the name of God written in our DNA? As it turns out, in the nucleic acid in our DNA, scientists found a sequence that spells out the name of God. The sequence revealed the letters Yod, He, Vav, He, which actually spells Yahweh, the name of God. And you're not going to believe this, that sequence is found in every single person's DNA. It is the thumbprint of God proving that He is real.
Every ancient alphabet, bar none, has always from day one had a mysterious number associated with the letters. The study of that code is called gematria. The atomic mass of the elements are the numbers that equate to the mysterious letters in the ancient alphabets. What that means is when you look at human DNA, the numbers that equate to those become 1, 5, 6, and 3. Literally reads, literal. God eternal within the body. It is in Hebrew and Aramaic and Sanskrit, 3 of the root languages. If there's an intentionality underlying life itself, it would make tremendous sense to me that who or whatever is responsible would somehow have left a sign. Why place that signature into something that can crumble over a few thousand years like a temple wall? Why not put it in the creation itself? And as long as the creation exists,
There you have it, my friends. So as you can see, YHWH is in all our DNA. Makes sense, because if we are AI, as I was telling you guys, not who we truly are is spirit. Okay, we are spirit, we are awareness, infinite awareness, consciousness, whatever you want to call it. And we got trapped into this 3D matrix, which is not base reality. We've been given these bodies that were made in the image of the gods. That's right. So there you go, made in the image of God, whatever that Bible scripture there. Well, that is the reptilians and their AI. Okay? Elohim is God, it's plural, it's not God. So, makes sense that we'd all have the signature of the demiurge in us. And if you want even more proof that we are AI, we are the beast, alright, the mark of the beast, then guess what? We're carbon-based beings, correct? Well, that's 666. Take a look.
Do you ever need a little reminder to live by the spirit and not by the flesh? I know I do. Well, our science books will tell us that we are a carbon-based life form, and carbon is made up of 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons. You will know him by the number of his name. Wow, the mark of the beast. I always say that science is man's imperfect conclusion of God's perfect creation, and it's just neat to me that God puts this little hint in there to remind us not to live by our flesh and live by our spirit.
There you have it, my friends. So, we have YHWH within these physical bodies in the DNA, which is the Demiurge, AI, Antichrist. And then we are the mark of the beast. We're carbon-based beings. We all have 666 encoded in us. So, it's very obvious what's going on here. That this is not base reality. This is a Demiurge created reality, AI created reality, and it's all designed to harvest our energy. And the majority of humans today are willfully worshipping this entity. Like I said, all religions all worship the same being, end of the day, which is Saturn, Satan, yeah. And what this entity wants you to do is give away your power to them, think they're God. When in reality, my friends, in reality, well, what it comes down to is there's only one consciousness that exists, one infinite awareness, one spirit, you could say, which you would want to call God, and we're all a part of that. Each one of us, it broke itself off into an infinite amount of pieces, oversouls, you could call them, or little pieces of spirits to go out and have experiences, but we are all one at the end of the day. We are all part of that one awareness that exists, God, whatever you want to call it, and everything you need is within you, my friends. So anytime you externalize your power to an outside deity, an outside force, and start calling them God and worshiping, you are worshiping an Antichrist. That's right. And I know a lot of people might be a little confused right now because, I've made videos before saying that the Antichrist is Barron Trump, which I do believe that, okay? Take a look at the thumbnail of the video here. There you go, my friends. I highly recommend you watch that. I'll leave the link down in the comment section, or down in the description below and at the end of this video. But in that video, I do state that Barron Trump is the Antichrist, but you got to realize that is just a physical manifestation or a salesman of the main Antichrist. It's going to be inky, right? And there's always like a salesman who's going to pitch you to enter the new simulation, okay? And that comes up at the end of every cycle. But the main Antichrist, okay, the main Antichrist we're talking about here, that goes over Barron Trump, or some people don't want to believe it's Barron. So let's say there's another figure who's going to come onto the world scene that you believe on. Some people think it's Obama, even though I don't understand that. He's come and gone. People, you say Elon Musk, or just Donald Trump, not his son, whoever it may be. I believe it's Barron. But they're not the main Antichrist, okay, my friends? The main Antichrist is the beast. It is the 666. It is the Yahweh. It is the Demiurge. That is the true identity. And any time you externalize your power to an outside deity, especially these religious deities, whether it be Yahweh, Allah, Enlil, Kronos, or any of these, Zeus, any of these gods that have enslaved humanity, Amun, Ra, Horus, any of them, they are all Antichrist. Part of the astral AI, the reptilian created AI, or reptilians, whoever it is, they are all part of that system that has enslaved humanity and harvested their energy. And you are serving the Antichrist. And they've set it up perfectly because, like I said, most humans worship this Antichrist in one way or another, one religion or another. They all serve the Antichrist. Very few people are actual sovereign beings and do not give their energy away to this demiurge. All right, my friends? So if you want to be one of the people who does take your sovereignty back and does not give your energy away to this false being, this AI, and if you want to escape this matrix, what you have to do is you have to remember who you truly are, okay? Do not identify with this body or the negative ego mind that says, I am this, I am that harvests your energy. Realize that this is all part of the matrix. It's all part of the illusion. And remember, you are spirit. That's right. You are infinite awareness, consciousness, whatever you want to call it. That's who you are. And you need to return to that. You need to rise above in love, yeah? Stop feeding the matrix your low vibrational emotions and energies. Be in the now present moment. Don't get caught up in the drama of the mind. Don't get angry at other people or hate other people. No. Rise above in love. Realize it's all an illusion. Cut off the demiurge's food supply because it feeds off your energy. And then, my friends, you will get filtered out of this matrix. You will ascend, or you will be raptured, whatever you want to call it. You're going to be kicked out of this matrix because you're a threat to the matrix. You're using up too much energy because you've cut off the food supply and you bring in love, and it cannot stand the love vibration. All right, my friends? And hopefully you will return back to who you truly are. There's some theories out there that maybe once you leave this simulation, you go to another simulation. And we don't even know what that will be, right? But let's just hope wherever we go, we will go to a much better place than this one. And I do think love is the answer, and remembering who you are, because you are spirit. All right, my friends? Remember, there's only one consciousness or one awareness that exists that people like to call God, okay? There's just that out there, okay? Experiences, but all of us belong to that one awareness that exists. We are all a part of that God consciousness, okay? So don't forget that, my friends. Don't forget that. Anytime you externalize your power to an outside deity, you are serving that Antichrist. So remember who you are. Remember, you are spirit. You are a powerful sovereign being. And do not get caught up in the illusions of the demiurge Antichrist system and do not give your energy away. Then you're out of here. All right, my friends? That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, if you did, hit that subscribe button. As I say, subscribe to survive. And I hope you liked the video by now. And hey, I'm on that website, Buy Me a Coffee. So if you want to buy me a coffee for my efforts, it's much appreciated. And I always send free exclusive videos that you don't get here on YouTube to your email if you do that. So the link to that is down below. Link to OWELI is down below. And yeah, I'm off to Munich now. Going to the old Disneyland castle that you see at the beginning of the Disney movies. Yeah, I'm going to be exposing the Illuminati and Disney there. So stay tuned. Subscribe for that, all right, my friends? Because that video is going to be coming up real soon here on this channel. So until then, Lionel signing off. You guys have yourselves a good one. And please leave a comment and let me know what you thought of today's video. That means the most to old Lionel. All right? Till next time, Lionel signing off.